What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm D.Knight. Let's start this season off right.
Cause it's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Yeah, it's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Can't stop my hustle. No, you can't stop my shine. I ain't come to make no friends. I just came to get what's mine.
Welcome back, everybody, as we enter the regular season here in Season 5. It's pretty much a playoff or bust season for us, as we were making great strides, and then last year we looked awful. So we're going to get through the first 3 weeks of this season, and we are going to be showcasing our kickoff game against the Oakland Raiders. That's right, they're still Oakland in this game. And then we have week 2 against the Redskins. That's right, it's the Redskins still in this game. And then week 3 we have a Thursday matchup against the Bills, which we are only able to get one win in the AFC East. So that's really going to determine what we are going to be this year. Can we beat the AFC East? Can we make the playoffs? Our schedule is a little bit easier this year. I mean, give or take, because we are dead last in the AFC East. But are we able to go last to first this season? Hopefully we are able to do that. But let's jump into the game, the 1 o'clock game at Hard Rock Stadium here in Kickoff 2023. Enjoy.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Miami Dolphins. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime, but kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thanks. Located appropriately for his career win total at 347 Don Shula Drive. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami, Florida. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Oakland Raiders and the Miami Dolphins. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. I had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State. It's the Pro Bowler, Derek Carr.
It's been fun to watch Derek Carr grow as a pro because they know he can handle it.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And to give this time to the tailback. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. A look now at the Oakland offense.
Obviously a tough test for this offense right out of the gate. Road game in game 1 of the new year. Conventional wisdom says, go slow, take care of the football. I think in this case, attack early and get the home team back on their heels.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. Into Miami territory right at the 40. Carr now to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. And the big meat on the D-line, we'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw his Carr, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. Now Carr firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Carr. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 4 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down. Throwing again on second down. Carr, and he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And that will be incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage. The kick by Carlson is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. Here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6".
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
The tackle there by LaMarcus Joyner. And here now a look at the Dolphins' offensive unit.
And last night we were discussing some of the changes they've made offensively during the offseason, and we know it helps for them to have the first game at home. Hopefully this crowd, which we saw coming in, they've been here for a while, ready to go. You and I should have joined the tailgates, that's for sure. They're going to give them plenty of encouragement. They'll try and ride that wave and get their first victory of the year.
And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
Go set. 18 Gator. Two times. We got three. Hit it.
Off the play fake. Lawrence. And it's caught by Parker. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. He'll get 3 up to midfield. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
36.
On first down, it's Lindsey. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's what I'm talking about. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey, and he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. On the delay, here's Hines. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Teams think they come in bunches.
And his kick is good. And the Dolphins are going to tie the score at 3-10 at their 25-yard line. Now a handoff looking right. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And to give this time to the tailback. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Throwing his car on 3rd down. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. These two teams all tied after 1.
What now? 180? 51. Got one.
From midfield, here's Carr. Open man is Ross, complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Carr now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. All that, and it only nets him a yard. It's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. On 3rd down, Carr. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. He's back here in the 2nd quarter. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaking up on the play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now they try the right side here. Able to power through. And he'll get it up near the 30-10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37. They run a draw here on 2nd down, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Carr, and this will be a dump off for Kelly. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 1st and 10. Now Kelly. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State. From just shy of midfield, Carr. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Carr now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4, Carr. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
Right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone.
This offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Now a pass, and it's complete to QT. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now.
Ready?
On first down, Lawrence. Open man is QT, complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Back to throw. Lawrence. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will knot things up here late in the first half. On first down, Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Carr going to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 4 from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing on first down is Carr. Complete to Kelly. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Carr. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there as the first half is winding down, as his guys are able to regain the lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside.
Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
He's going to float this one deep right side, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season, so let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. And it is the Jets who have the lead late in the second quarter. Sam Darnold with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they trail the visiting Denver Broncos in that one. Cortland Sutton, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore and check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting Jaguars. 2 touchdown passes there for Lamar Jackson. In our game, it's been the play of Derek Carr that's led the way. His guys have the lead, as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay,
emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this game. To reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
To throw on second down, Lawrence. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. They'll run on first down. Lindsey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. On second down, it's Hines. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. Now it's Lindsey. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Another run by Lindsey. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to clear you up. Ready to go. Ready.
This is Hines. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. Credit him with a 1 yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
To throw on third down, Carr. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. In there for the completion. And to give this time to the tailback. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. On 2nd and 9, Carr. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. On third down, Carr. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 42.
Picked up a first down.
On first down, it's Kelly. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down, 3rd and 13. Shotgun now for Carr. Got a man open. It's Ross. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20 in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Drive, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Carr. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 1st and goal, Kelly. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Carr. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing and every take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Come on, sit up.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. This is brought in by Hardy. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process. 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Off play action, Lawrence. And this is Parker, complete. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Off the play fake, Lawrence. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. They'll run on 1st down. Hines, and he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Ready, let's go. Mike 42, Mike 42.
Looking to throw on second down. Lawrence got an open man. It's QT. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
From the gun on third down. Lawrence. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. This one from 35 yards away. And this one is right through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Here comes a big tight end as he gets set for this next drive. And look at the numbers. They have gotten him more involved. I guess the question now, Charles, defensively, how do you make him less involved?
That's always the key question, isn't it? Sometimes other guys are starting to play really well, and you shift your attention to them. You got to make sure you got full focus on him because he's so good that if you don't, he finds a way to make plays. Always have 2 guys in his vicinity, usually trying to bump him off the line of scrimmage and get him out of his route.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second. Pass play went backwards for 2 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Raiders on third down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 10. Throw left side, complete to Ross. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A good pickup there, 26 yards at the 26-yard line. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one. He's getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
They run with it. It's Kelly. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17, but now it's 2nd and 12. And he'll give it here to his running back. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And second down plays went in the wrong direction. Now a handoff here to his running back. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Make sure you get in shape.
The kick by Carlson is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
You noted the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Throwing his car on 3rd down. Throwing left side, it's complete. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. That's caught by Kelly. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brianne Body Calhoun. Parker, the intended target.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. Well, these guys hardly got a chance to catch their breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Especially with the field position they get to start with. I wouldn't be complaining either. I'd want to get right back out there and get after them because now you have an opportunity to make a big play. I'd say let's be aggressive and go after it.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6. After 25 yards.
On 2nd down now, it's Kelly. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Carlson able to put this one through. And that will extend the lead out to 24.
Coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to be. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you. So for Oakland, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And our losing ways continue as we end up losing to the Raiders 33-9. The Raiders are a 75 overall team. We're 81. We just have a losing culture. Our defense didn't show up, gave up 432 yards of total offense. Our offense, again, could not score touchdowns. We have all sorts of problems with this team, and I don't really know how we can fix them at this point. We're pretty good overall. I do think Trevor Lawrence could be our problem. But as for the players' stats, Lawrence had 185 yards, 3 interceptions. His interceptions just continue to rack up, and he can't score touchdowns. Lindsey had 45 all-purpose yards. Gesicki had 4 catches for 49 yards. And Robertson had 3 TFLs. And that's pretty much it for the Dolphins stats. On the other side for the Raiders, Derek Carr torched our defense. 315 yards, 2 touchdowns. Verdell ran for 102 rushing yards with the score. And Justin Ross had 6 catches for 129 yards. And then Conley, Norwood, and Bodie Calhoun all had the interceptions. So our season definitely gets off to a disappointing start, but now we have the 0-1 Redskins, who are 79 overall, so we do have a slight advantage, but we are heading to Washington, and it's a 4-15 game, so it could be America's Game of the Week. We know it's not, but let's see if we can end up getting a win and actually getting to 500. So we end up starting the season 0-2 as we lose to the Redskins 17-14. Once again, our defense got destroyed for 409 yards, and our offense pathetically could only score 228. At least we scored 2 touchdowns in this game. That's a plus. So stats here, Haskins, 267 yards, 2 touchdowns. Trevor Lawrence actually didn't throw a pick, but he threw for 156 yards and a touchdown. So not looking too crazy there. Rushing wise, Marlon Mack had his way, 19 for 86. Nyheim Hines actually had 15 for 48. Does that mean that there was an injury to Philip Lindsay? No, he only got 2 carries for 9 yards. Not exactly sure what that is all about. Maybe he did get injured through the game. Devontae Parker went off, 6 catches, 108 yards. Samuel, 699. Safarian Jenkins, 5 for 63. Kendrick Bourne had a touchdown, and so did Arma Jr. QT had our touchdown. Did we get one on the ground as well? We did. Trey Ragas, of course he would. Defensively speaking, 12 tackles for Xavier Howard. TFLs, Xavier Howard had 3, so pretty good day for him. We did get a couple of sacks. Xavier Thomas had 1, Sweat and Neal had 1, and then McMillan and Baker shared 1, and then there was no interceptions this game. So now we enter week 3, which we have some scouting and some players ready to negotiate. Let's see who we have. We have Philip Lindsay, who wants a pretty big deal. Christian Wilkins. There's Paulo, Neal, Parker, Williams, Avery Williamson, Sharp, Jefferson, Davison, McFarland, Roy, Tyree Jackson. At this point, I'm not ready to give out any money because we're not able to win a game, and that's what I'm kind of more focused on. These guys need to pretty much play up to their expectations. But let's see if we can end up winning on a Thursday night at New Era Field. And we start the season 0-3 as we end up losing to Buffalo 14-10. One of the top teams in the AFC East. We actually at least ran with them. We actually outgained them 353-309. But we did have 2 turnovers, which isn't going to get it done. Wonder how many interceptions Lawrence threw. Allen threw for 203, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Trevor Lawrence threw for 259, touchdown and a pick. At least he's starting to get some touchdowns. I mean, we gotta kind of look as positive as humanly possible. Philip Lindsay was good on the ground with 73 yards. Kareem Hunt had 65. Darius Geis with 18. Nyheim Hines with 18. Receiving, Parker 6 for 92. CD Lamb 779 with the touchdown. Kiki Cootie 8 for 69. Deshaun Hamilton had a score. And there's the rest of those for you. And now over to the defense. Tackles, Tremaine Edmonds led with 9. TFLs, let's see, a whole bunch of guys here with 1, including Chase Young and Merlin Robertson. Sacks-wise, Chase Young had 2, Edmonds 1, McMillan 1, Davison had 1, Julius Haynes and Lorenzo Neal with Bryce Stirk and Ogunjobi all had a half. And then for the picks, Raekwon McMillan had 1 and Tre'Davious White. And it looks like we actually got a weekly award. I mean, gotta take those as much as we can. Raekwon McMillan, with his 5 tackle, 1 sack, 1 pick performance, will be AFC Defensive Player of Week 3. So at least we got an award, but we started out 0-3 and we're not able to score points. Still, we just can't get it done. It's very, very frustrating. I'm very aggravated, honestly. But as you can see here with the standings, the Bills sit up top the AFC East at a 3-0 record. The Patriots are 2-1, the Jets are 1-2, and we sadly are at 0-3. But before we wrap up this episode, we got to take a look at our upgrades and our initial draft board. Starting the upgrades here with Chase Young, and we're going to go into Power Rusher, really try to get him up to that scheme fit. He goes up to an 82 overall. We need a little help with our defense. Now we head to his running mate, right end, Christian Wilkins. We're going to go into Speed Rusher. Want to give him a little bit of a boost to finesse moves if he can, and we did. We got +2. Starting strong safety, Xavier McKinney, and we're going to go into run support, get him up to that 80 overall. Believe he gets an ability slot. Okay, maybe not, but +2 in zone coverage is nice. Adrian Hardy continues to develop, and we're going to go into slot, get him up to a 75 overall. Now we can round him out a little bit. Right end, Josh Sweat will get an upgrade as well, and we're going to go into Speed Rusher. He now hits that 75 overall, so now we can kind of round him out a little bit. And we also got Teez Tabor going into slot, 74 overall for him. Our defense really needs to step up right now. First round pick, defensive tackle Jadon Goddard, and we're going to go into the run stopper. We're going to try to get him up to that 75 overall. Hopefully it happens this season. He is one of our focus players this season. Halfback Anthony McFarland Jr., we're going to go into elusive back, get him up to a 71 overall, but he's way down on the depth chart at this point. Our man, cornerback Rowan Meredith, we're going to go into slot. Doesn't quite boost him up to 70 overall, but now he's a scheme fit. Rookie quarterback Dave Sands will get his first upgrade. We are going to go into strong arm, and really, he might end up starting at the end of this season the way that Trevor Lawrence still hasn't been playing well. So now let's take a look at the draft board. I think we need to go with a weapon at wideout. We might also need to go quarterback. We will have to see. But the people that we are going to showcase are Junior Kyle Terra, 6'3", 219 pounds, out of Boston College, with an archetype of physical, early first round, projected early first round talent. I don't know if we can necessarily pass on this guy if we have a top 10 pick. He has 6 catches, 131 yards, and 1 touchdown so far through the season. He got hurt in game 2, and they've only played 2 games. So we'll have to see what he is, but I believe that he's pretty fast. It seems like he is. His top skills, catch a traffic, release, and spec catch. I'm excited to see where this guy's combine actually comes out to be. Or we can go with number 2 wide receiver Calvin Murphy, who is 6'6", 234 pounds, out of UCF. Another physical archetype, but I think this guy actually has top line speed, top skills, spec catch, catching traffic, release, early first round talent. So far in a couple of games, he has 33 catches, 471 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He is lighting it up at UCF. Or if we decide to go quarterback, do we go number 3 quarterback Anthony Austin, 6'5", 231 pounds, out of Louisville. Strong arm archetype with top skills of throw power, throw accuracy middle, throw accuracy deep. Late first round talent, so not sure if we should be spending a first round draft on him. But so far this year, he has 110.7 rating, 627 yards, 4 touchdowns, 4 picks, and 2 rushing touchdowns. He does seem to have enough mobility to get around the end during any sort of pressure, so I'm kind of excited to see where his combine is. And that's where we have run out of time for this episode, and then when we come back, we will go through week 4, 5, and 6 If there's any teams that you guys want to see in those, you let me know in the comments below, and we will showcase that one. Otherwise, we're 0-3. We need to start winning. It's a make or break season, and I don't think I can even keep my job at this point. With an 81 overall team, we are 0-3. We can't score points. At least our defense is starting to pick it up since week 1, but we have a long way to go. But thanks again for watching, and as always, stay frosty, and I'll see you in the next episode. D.Knight.